Good evening and welcome to the MDK The Future YouTube channel. Tonight I want to talk about the WWE and the fact that on Monday night Daniel Bryan had to, of course, turn in, or they stripped him of the WWE title because, of course, we know his neck, and he had suffered a very bad neck injury, and that his neck injury was so severe, as we see that at first they thought it was going to be a minor surgery that was going to be needed to be done to fix some of the damage, and then they looked, and I guess they believe they found it's worse than they actually thought it was, which was very, it's very troubling because, so much was put into the push of Daniel Bryan by the fans and by the WWE that it seemed like they didn't really have a backup plan, or they were just going to run with him for a while, for like about 6-7 months, and then see where they can go from there. And now they have to scrap, and now they're going to have a Money in the Bank ladder match where they're going to decide who the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion is. And many people feel, I think personally, it might be Randy Orton again, or John Cena. There's several different names of established stars who can carry the belt for a couple of months until SummerSlam, and then some other people feel it may be a new star on the rise like a Roman Reigns or Cesaro, someone of that nature who may get their shot. And I believe that goes to show that WWE was very poor in their planning of what was about to happen, because they took the two belts and combined them, and now to me it seems that this is a good opportunity for them to take the belts and split them back up. And of course we see a lot of different stars with the heel turn of Seth Rollins. We see the breakup of the Shield, and so there's a lot of opportunities for other main event players to rise up and get their opportunities at the belt. But since there's only one belt, there's only so many opportunities you can have. And so I believe the WWE really dropped the ball on this one. Personally, I guess it also goes to show you that, we always, many people who follow wrestling get mad about, well, they don't pick the regular people, they don't pick the body type, the body types of regular individuals. They pick these super built steroid-induced people. Doesn't mean people feel they're on steroids or whatever, but they pick those 6'5", 270, zero body fat wrestlers. But now you see that you kind of have to, because to take the wear and tear of the life of a wrestler, you see that now, well, unless you see the wear and tear is going to take because of the concussions, the neck injuries, knee injuries, all those different things, that you have to have the body type to take and sustain those kind of injuries and be able to continue to work. Because remember, this is not the territory system where you have to work every night driving cars and all those things, but you have to wrestle on a steady pace and a steady schedule that's a continuous schedule, and it's never no off season or no off time for you. So the thing is that your body has to stay in top shape, and many times your body at a certain size can't afford that kind of punishment or take that kind of punishment. And so you see a lot of these wrestlers breaking down, whereas and it's kind of sad because the people get behind these people, but their bodies just can't hold on to it. We look at an example of any person like Shawn Michaels, who had to take almost 4 years off of wrestling to get his body back in shape to wrestle again, because of the work of just continuously working every night, and it took a toll on his body. And so the WWE now has, of course, stripped Daniel Bryan of the title, and they're going to have a ladder match at Money in the Bank, and we're going to see where it goes from there. But the direction of the WWE, I think, really has hit a real bad point, because they put a lot into Daniel Bryan. A lot of the storylines were based upon Daniel Bryan being the champion, and it seemed like they had a continuous run ready for him, and that now it just, the train just stopped all of a sudden, and now they have to reboot and reship and repackage the title. And so we're going to see how it goes from there. I think they're getting to the point where it's still interesting, but it's very much a no clear directional point right now, because we see that they really were going to go with Daniel Bryan for at least 6 months or whatever, 6 or 7 months over to SummerSlam, and then re-see what they could do with him after that point. But of course, we always wish Daniel Bryan I wish Daniel Bryan a very speedy recovery. Hope he comes back at tip-top shape, and hope that the fans receive him the same way they did before he left. That when he comes back, he still, he gets the yes and all those things, and that hopefully people still support him, and hopefully he can refresh his character and maybe add some things to his character to make his character even better than what it was before, because he was as hot as you can get in the WWE for a while, because when he was on his run, he was almost to me on a level like Stone Cold was when he was hot, and a Rock or someone like that. And so it's very unfortunate for him to suffer this kind of injury. But of course, hopefully he gets himself together. He takes the needed time off to rest and get recovered, and comes back stronger than ever. And just thank you for listening to this, and everyone have a good night.